that Congress approves. The Florida Department of Corrections says drones flying over prisons are dropping contraband in outdoor areas accessible to inmates. Corrections officials are trying to keep up with the new technology. And the jackpot for Mega Millions has grown to $458 million ahead of tomorrow's drawing. And that is your news brief from The Source.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For Monday, some sun, then turning cloudy and breezy for the afternoon. A couple of showers arriving in the afternoon inland, high 74 to 80. Then Monday night, looking mostly cloudy, a shower near the coast, low 60 to 68. On Tuesday, nice with episodes of sunshine, high 73 to 78. And Wednesday, mostly sunny and pleasant for the middle of the week with a high of 76 to 82. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Evan Duffy.
Are you looking for the absolute best buys for fixing up your yard or garden? Then immediately check out this week's ad or go to bobwinescameliagardens.net, where you'll see real deals like these. Beautiful blooming Gerber daisies, huge variety of colors, regularly $4.99 for just $2.99. Everybody likes boxwoods, and Bob Wines has them just $5.99. Bob also has more geraniums than you've ever seen in one place, and you get 10 of these beauties for only $19.99. For more buys, check inside their new completely redone greenhouse with many items selling for 20% off. And don't forget the trees. Buy one, get a second one for half price. New spring store hours, Bob Wines is open till 4:30 daily, Saturdays till 3. Bob Wines on Southeast 38th Street, away from all the traffic. Bob Wines, homegrown, locally owned, in the same blooming location since 1952.
We all know the importance of good health, but we may not know the latest advances in medicine that are available to us. Monday at 9:05 a.m., Bern Perez will be our roving medical reporter to tell us about Seven Hills Gastroenterology PA and Dr. Reddy. We will discuss screening techniques and more, so tune in and listen. This is more than news you can use. It's news that could save your life. That's Monday at 9:05 a.m. right here on The Source, WOCA.
All right, 61 degrees, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. It still looks overcast and maybe foggy out there. I can't really tell from here. I'll have to ask you guys if you want to call in. Maybe Galen will know. He might be out there. Galen Unold from Life South. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good. Are you driving?
No, I'm in town today.
Oh, you're in town. Okay. You guys had your wife posted that you had a block party at your new home, huh?
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, had some neighbors over. It was great.
Nice. Did you have food set up outdoors?
Yeah, it was gorgeous weather.
Yeah.
So it was fantastic.
Yeah,
it really was.
Rob and I have been invited to a block party down. Where's that? Where we go? Oviedo? They always invite us to play music.
Yeah, Oviedo.
Yeah, there's a place down in Oviedo. They always ask us to go there. It always looks like fun. They have a cul-de-sac. Do you have an area where there's no traffic?
Yeah, I mean, we just did it in our yard, but we live on the end of a cul-de-sac, so yeah, it was nice.
Okay, yeah. That's a great, that presents an opportunity for block parties when you have a cul-de-sac, doesn't it?
Sure, absolutely.
Alex lives on a cul-de-sac. I wonder if they ever do block parties over there.
Oh, we should have one.
So today, Galen, we have a fun topic for you.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so today's topic, by the way, is the result of a week's worth of writing letters to people. People who have either liked or commented on some of the things you've said over the past 15 years.
Oh, boy.
Okay?
Oh, boy.
So we asked them, we said, name 3 of the conversations that you remember the most of Galen Unold. Okay? So we added them up, and we have the top 20 Galen Unold topics of all time. The top 20 of all time.
Okay.
This is going to be fun. Now, the fun part is going to be you commenting on these choices, the things people name.
I just hope I remember them.
Yeah. Well, we were wondering the same thing too, but we did every single one that people wrote back. Oh gosh, remember that one?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a fun one. Oh man, that one just pissed me off so bad.
Yeah. Christy was so mad at you.
It runs the gamut. Okay. So before we do that, how is the blood supply right now?
Again, we're kind of where we were last week, right there at a 3-day blood supply. We just can't get out of it, out of this little hole. Our O's usage is going way up. We just need more blood donors, so please just get out there, get the blood to donate blood.
All right, and be sure to thank Palm Garden of Ocala and Penn Flooring. Those two sponsors make that announcement possible. Real quickly, Palm Garden of Ocala is a skilled nursing, health, and rehabilitation center. Skilled nursing, two important words. So is rehabilitation, by the way.
Yes.
So is health, by the way. Go there and see what they can do for you or a loved one. Remember, it doesn't have to be long term, although they do have that. If you have somebody who perhaps is at the end of their life and they just want a place to be there and be comfortable and have a little help along the way, you're not going to find a better place than Palm Garden. And, of course, there's the short-term rehabilitative care. Maybe somebody, just broke a leg or had heart surgery or needs some kind of rehabilitative care that's a notch or two above what you might get at home, but you don't want to be in the hospital. What do? You don't want to be in the hospital and you can't be home, so go to Palm Garden. Boop. Oh, no, that was I was being bleeped out. And they're
what the bleep do we know?
What are you getting, French fries? 2700 Southwest 34th Street is where Palm Garden is. And real quickly, Penn Flooring, 1201 Southwest 17th Street. It speaks for itself. Go there and you will see the showroom samples of what you could have in your home or office to make your home or office more beautiful from the floor up. All right. Where are you right now, Galen? What was that beep?
I got a robot vacuum, and it was beeping at me.
Oh, how cool is that?
You see, now this would be one of the topics.
A robot vacuum.
It had told me it had completed its job. So
see, now we have to do this
call
again.
Her Vicky.
Vicky?
Call her Vicky.
In 15 years, we'll do this again, and that one will come up. Galen's remote control robot vacuum cleaner.
It's an amazing thing. Yeah. So
how long does it take?
She vacuums for about an hour and a half every morning.
Oh, her name's Vicky.
Oh, the feminist's going to hate you.
Good morning.
The feminist's going to hate you calling the vacuum cleaner she.
He named her Vicky.
I know. I'm just telling you.
I call all of our appliances have names.
See that? Oh, yeah. But are they any male names?
My wife names them. I wanted to name it Robbie.
Oh, Robbie.
Robbie the robot.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
She's like, no, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Is it true?
Vicky.
Is that really true? All of your appliances have names?
Yes, absolutely.
What do you call your refrigerator?
That's Sammy, because it's a Samsung. So
nice. Oh, Sammy. Cool. Nice name.
Hey, I don't want to wish anything bad, but if you ever have a fire, don't say Sammy's in there because the firemen are going to go in for a refrigerator.
That's right.
That's not good.
Yeah,
Vicky,
I better rethink that, huh?
Vicky's still in there. I'll save her.
And I'm not kidding. I may have to go. I mean, I love Vicky because she saves she's just a godsend because. You have hardwood floors and 3 dogs. You go through. There's just a ton of hair, and
there's your book.
She works
there.
every day.
That's wonderful.
Just write a book called Hardwood Floors and 3 Dogs.
Yeah.
Hardwood floors.
Yeah, there you go.
All right,
3 dogs and hardwood floors, something like that. Yeah.
Here are the top 20. We had 80 people, by the way, who answered. 80 people responded. Each of them gave us 3 topics, and the one that came out. The 20th most popular topic was when you lost your camera in Cozumel. Is that right?
Oh man, that was up there. Well, it was actually at Nevis Island, but yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I had been to Cozumel on that trip. Yeah, it was brutal.
I forgot all about that one.
Yeah, me too.
Until they reminded me.
It still hurts. Still hurts because I was watching the video. And, you do the whole video, and then it's like, well, what happened in the rest? I lost the camera.
So. That's going to be one of those news pieces where camera found after 10 years, right?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Posted on Facebook.
I mean, maybe they'll recognize me. So.
All right. The next one is grilling steak with others and ketchup. There was like a grilling steak with others and ketchup. All 3 of those were kind of like a tie. Rob and I decided to put them together. So.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that they all agree with me that you should never put ketchup on.
And that and that you're the best steak griller.
That was number 19. Oh,
I made hamburgers yesterday, and then everybody was like, "Wow, these taste really good." I'm like, "Well, you've got to use the right wood." And so, yesterday I cooked my hamburgers with a little bit of hickory to give it that little taste. So, yeah.
Oh, hickory! So I have to put that in my griller. My
All right, here's this
Yeah,
one.
well, and you never use gas for anything. Gas is to heat a home, not to cook anything.
Oh yeah, I like charcoal.
Number 18 was the episode titled...
I use wood charcoal.
The episode titled The Infamous Meeting.
Oh yes.
There was a meeting you had at one time you would not talk about. And
would not talk about it.
Worst day of my career. Worst day of my professional career life, yeah.
This is like an episode from Seinfeld, The Infamous Meeting.
Yeah, that was like a year and a half before you recovered from that too.
Yeah, that was a hard one.
You were,
yeah.
it was horrible.
It hurt.
I'm surprised that's not further up the list here. That's number 18.
That was... Yeah, you guys kept asking about it. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right, now the next one, they credited to you, but I really think this one goes to Robin. Picnics at the Ocala train station.
Oh, that's all Robin. I mean, I think you and I just enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think that one really goes to Robin, but that was the episode called Picnics at the Ocala train.
Yeah, but they love your comment.
Actually, I think Robin and I are kind of players on this whole sitcom here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who we are, Seinfeld or something. I mean, Kramer.
We're the cast, yeah.
All right, the next one, the 16th most popular topic on the Galen Unold segment. Walgreens mail order. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And I want to be clear, you were the star of that. I was just here.
I was just telling you what they had for sale.
I know.
They did not have any of those things in the actual Walgreens.
No.
And that's probably a good idea. It would be like in a closed off.
They had something in the list, if you remember, that had a name that I can't remember, but it was, for men. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was funny.
I can't remember what they called
the name.
it. It had a name for it. Okay.
Galen remembers.
The number 15th most popular episode of Galen Unold, which I think you had a couple of versions of this one, Golfing with Dan.
Oh, that's just a constant, And Dan and I haven't played golf in probably, I don't know, almost a year maybe. It's been a long time. I just haven't played in a long time.
Well, hey, it's the 15th most popular topic you've ever talked about, so maybe you should do it more often.
Well, I need to tell Dan to, hey, take me golfing for the good of the show.
That's right.
Number 14 is all yours, Little League. You talk
constant. I mean,
talk about Little League. Okay.
Yeah, you're a great coach. Good role model for the kids and for the parents.
Number 13 is another constant one. This one perhaps was brought up last week, as recently as last week. The cold weather.
I hate the cold weather. I mean, it's useless. I really do. I hate it. I hate the cold weather.
You have some fans out there that you probably know personally because they knew your wife's name. I was surprised at this. Number 12 is Christie's Lucky Red Sox pajamas.
What's wrong with that? That's absolutely true. I told her we had this conversation that day. She goes, well, because I was watching the spring training game. She goes, the Red Sox have already started. I said, no, you have a little more time. It doesn't start till Thursday. She goes, and she looked at me like, oh, and I said, yep. Time to wear all the lucky gear. So I stole my Red Sox jersey, and that was it. That was pretty funny.
Number 11 of the top 20 Galen Unold topics is titled Human Racehorses.
Pantomime racehorse.
I'm telling you.
Great.
See, if this rates one under the top 10, okay, number 11. It didn't make the top 10, but at number 11, it's pretty close.
You got to do this.
I think we're onto something, and you just don't want to play.
Oh, why? But and this is what I said. I said you organize it, you plan it, and I'll show up. But I don't want. That's what I want to do.
And when it makes a lot of money for Lifestyle, then you're going to be saying thank you.
That's right.
Thank you.
No doubt about it.
All right. Your wife's name shows up in the next one, too. Number 10 is the time Christy got mad at Galen for telling his son, attaboy, for the boy having sex with his teacher. Oh, yeah. That's a long title. That's a long title, but we got that one. We should just title that one "Attaboy."
I was hoping we would never talk about that again. Thanks, Larry. I appreciate that.
Thank your fans for that one. That
80
was,
fans.
That was number 10.
I don't know what to say.
They're all rooting for you, Galen. They agree with you.
Yeah. And I think people forget that Larry was right there with me.
Of course, he's a good wingman for you.
I was right there. Yeah, but I don't have anybody who cares. It doesn't matter if I like it. Good morning. You're on the air with Galen Unold. We're doing the top 20.
Hey, it's Lauren. This is great to hear. And regarding that last segment, I think we all vividly remember that segment. And Galen just said before, gee, I don't know what to say. Galen, I just have one thing to say. Galen, don't say anything at this point regarding that topic. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Lauren. That one is still, that should really be higher than that number 10. But anyway, it's number 10.
No.
All right, number 9 is there's a tie for number 9. So there's really two: getting a mobile from Mobile, Alabama, and the big red spoon.
That was a you thing, yeah.
And the big red spoon somewhere.
That's going way back in Minneapolis.
Where was the big red spoon? That was Minneapolis.
Yeah, in Minnesota, yeah.
Minnesota,
okay.
Minneapolis, Minnesota, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
I forgot about the Mobile from Mobile.
Like 10 years. You were all over that.
We always used to say that, get a Mobile from Mobile, but you haven't gone there in a while. I don't know, we just kind of dropped it.
I haven't been there in a long time. I haven't been there in like 2 years. 2.5, 3 years.
All right,
big red spoon.
Number 8, I had to ask Robin, what is this one? It's a one-word title, Giselle.
Giselle is Tom Brady's wife.
Yeah, you like talking about her. Yeah, you like talking about her.
Well, apparently it's number 8 on the top 20. Most popular topic is Giselle.
I really want to guess if number 1 is S&H green stamps, because that to me is like my all-time favorite.
It is on the list. S&H green stamps is on the list.
All right.
It's not number 1 though.
Now I'm really concerned about what number 1 could be.
Okay, number 7. When Galen's son did not want to go to hell.
Yeah, that's great. We talked about that. My oldest son's girlfriend was over, and all of a sudden she started looking through like all the family albums I make and stuff. And then the next thing I'm like, oh, if you like these, I have all these videos on YouTube. And she goes, oh, okay. And so we just started watching them. And there's hell. And she's like, you don't have any pictures of Tristan? I'm like, oh, no, he didn't want to go to hell.
That's
one of those great moments. It's so good. So funny.
Oh, that is
so
funny. So you just kind of
was like, yeah, why would I want to go to hell?
He's trying to be all composed.
I love the scene.
Yeah, he was really embarrassed.
I love the scene you just painted. I had no idea this is how we watch home movies now.
Right, this is
YouTube.
great.
Okay, that was
For
kind of
YouTube.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
And, I didn't have to set up a projector or find a VHS tape that didn't really work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is great, Galen. This is wonderful.
All right, number 6 got into the number 6 position only because 6 people wrote it in, so it really didn't have the most, but every one of those people put it in large fonts. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it was the same person 6 times, but here it is. When Galen ran over his own phone. That was a number 6 top one.
I wonder if this was my family. Okay. All right. This was a bad day. So my son... I had to buy him a phone on Friday because I told him if he got higher than a 1,300 on the SAT, I'd buy him a new phone. And so we were at the Verizon, and he's like, well, I'm like, well, is there anybody eligible for an upgrade? He's like, nope. And he's like, oh, your wife is. And I'm like, oh, no, I took that upgrade from my phone. So I had to tell that whole story again. So thank you very much. I should have done it as a tax write-off or something. It was fault.
Well, you've got proof now for the IRS, so you're legitimate.
There you go.
Number 5. Yeah. Number 5, you ready? S&H green stamps. Number 5.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it would be number 1 if it was more recent, but that was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Man, that was like, to me, that was the episode that changed the whole dynamic of the show. That was a fun one.
Yeah, it was.
My opinion, anyway.
For those who missed it, we were reminiscing about all the things you could buy with S&H green stamps, and so did every other listener.
Yeah.
Everybody was calling in.
I still have the framed S&H green stamp that Robin gave me. It's one of those things that I love to have.
I'm glad you have it.
People will see it and they'll go, "What is that?" I'm like, "An S&H green stamp." She goes, "Oh my gosh, we should give it back," and everything. Everybody says the same thing. So, I love it. Love it.
All right, number 4, fish and tartar sauce.
Yeah. Again, I hope people agree with me that you're completely wrong. That's my hope.
Fish and tartar sauce. By the way, recently I went to McDonald's, one of those do-it-yourself kiosk things, and you know you can order as many slices of cheese on your fish as you want?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can even order as many doses of whatever of tartar sauce as you want.
And the kiosk.
Congratulations, Larry. That's fantastic.
I'm going to tell you something. Mine was a messy looking thing. It was a very messy looking thing. All right.
Was it good?
It was very good. I just put too much cheese on it. All right. Top 3. You ready for the top 3? Number 3. Building 7.
Yeah, we've talked about that a bunch, though, haven't we?
Every year. Every year we talk about it. Yeah. Building 7.
I wonder if we did a poll, who they would. I don't think we disagree that much.
I don't think we disagree at all. I tried to tell you this.
To talk about.
I don't think we disagree. Here's the argument. It wasn't an argument. I said I think it's kind of suspicious the way that fell down. Galen says that by me saying that, it means I'm agreeing with conspiracy theorists, and I'm like, no, I just find it weird that it took so long and the way it fell down. Does that seem fair? Is that the fair way? Okay.
Oh, it absolutely makes sense.
All right.
Okay.
Ready for number 2?
I don't want to get into it. Keep going.
Number 2.
Keep going.
Number 2. Canadian drivers.
How is that number 2? What could possibly number 1?
Wait.
And again, do people agree with me on this? That's what I want to know.
They love this.
I'm glad that they think it's comical, but it's a hazard. They should be marching on walls at the White House. It's like, no Canadian drivers. We need a good, catchy slogan. They're more of a risk than assault rifles, whatever that means.
It's a big country. There's a lot of people up there. All right, number 1, not to be anticlimactic, but everybody said this one, blood donations. So it's not to be anticlimactic, but that was the number 1 talking point was the reason you're on in the first place.
It gave me chills. See my goosebumps on my arm? I mean, they're really there.
That's great.
So the number 1...
That's actually cool. That means they get it. That's awesome.
They get it, yes.
Yeah. They get it. They get what you're all about, Galen. You love to have fun, but there's a higher purpose in your life.
So, we had this idea probably a week and a half ago, and we finally got around to it last week, and then we waited till everybody's... Well, we might still get some more... more answers, but we put it together this weekend. So.
That was great. They love you, Galen.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I talked to somebody at church, hey, Dave, and he's like, man, you guys have so much fun. I was like, we've been doing it for so long. We're just so comfortable with one another. It makes it really easy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right.
We have a good time.
And it has a really solid purpose for doing this segment every day, and that makes it even more fun.
And that people appreciate you, Galen. Absolutely. They listen, and they're part of the blood donating team.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what it comes down to.
All right, so on that note, not to be, I know it was an anticlimactic number 1 position, but there was no denying it. That was the number 1 position. Yeah. The only one we kind of cheated on was the number 6 one. Was that the number 6 one? Yeah, because it was in bold capital letters.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Running over his own phone.
Oh. That was devastating. That was an expensive mistake.
And people relate to what you say, Galen, so they have to relate to that.
From our end, it was kind of weird too, because I remember talking to you, and all of a sudden, Galen, you there? And you could hear something going on, but you weren't sure what the heck you were
hearing.
saying.
The crazy thing is my Bluetooth kept working after I ran over it, and I think I ran over it like 4 times. So after I ran over it, I realized it worked for like an hour and a half after that. Good for you, Paul.
That's a great commercial for Bluetooth. You should send that in.
Oh, for my phone, yeah, absolutely.
All right. So, how is the blood supply, and where is the blood mobile?
3-day blood supply.
Oh, yeah, right. You already told us that part.
Yeah. No, that's fine. We're out at the Lowe's on 40 East on the way out to the beach. So if you're going to the beach, it's going to be a nice day today. Stop by and get blood first.
Yeah, for sure.
Stop. That's a good idea. Stop. Go donate blood. There's less for the sharks to be attracted to.
Yeah.
And then go to the beach. Yeah, might as well.
I love it. Why not?
All right. Well, whatever you're doing today, enjoy your day. You taking today off?
No. I have a doctor's appointment.
Okay.
I'll be working.
All right. We will put this up as a podcast, so maybe one day in the future somebody will say, my favorite episode was the top 20 episode.
Yes.
Galen's top 20. All right, Galen, thank you for what you do, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sounds great. Hey, thank you guys for everything.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
We'll be right back.
Palm Garden announces Fast Track. Fast Track. Focused assessment, safe transition. When a new guest is admitted to Palm Garden, we start with the ABCs. A is the assessment to determine what the guest needs. B is for basic care, which is excellent nursing and therapy. And C is for consistency to provide what's needed throughout the stay. Fast Track. Palm Garden will get you home fast, really, really fast. Take a fast tour of Palm Garden located at the corner of Southwest 27th Avenue and 34th Street.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. Stormy Daniels says after telling a reporter her story about sex with President Trump, a man threatened her in a parking lot in Las Vegas to keep quiet as she was taking her baby out of a car.
I was rattled. I remember going into the workout class and my hands were shaking so much I was afraid I was going to drop her.
She tells 60 Minutes on CBS this was in 2011, 5 years after the Trump encounter. She took money last year to keep quiet about the story.
I was perfectly fine saying nothing at all, but I'm not okay with being made out to be a liar.
After the broadcast, the president's attorney, Michael Cohen's attorney, sent Daniels a letter demanding that she stop implying Cohen threatened her. The men's college basketball Final Four is set. Michigan will play Loyola Chicago. Villanova plays Kansas. Kansas got there by beating Duke in overtime 85-81. The next games are Saturday in San Antonio. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Brian! I don't know how else to say this, so I'll just say it.
What is it, Linda?
I think we should see other people.
Are you breaking up with me? On a roller coaster?
Well, we do have a lot of fun. Maybe we should stay together.
An emotional roller coaster? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much you could save by switching to Geico.
I just need a little me time.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Pros in the know start with Lowe's, because Lowe's saves pros money every day. And this week, we're saving pros even more during Porter Cable Days. Look for special savings like up to 30% off select Porter Cable tools now through April 11th. Plus, save 5% on every purchase every day when you use your Lowe's Business Credit Account. See the Lowe's Pro Desk for Porter Cable Days and credit details. Offer subject to credit approval. Can't be combined with other credit offers. Exclusions apply. U.S. only.
started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
The Marion Civic Chorale announces their 2018 concert series. This exciting program highlights a special performance with chamber orchestra and video projection. The next concert will be on April 22nd at Countryside Presbyterian Church in Ocala at 7768 Southwest State Road 200. Concerts are free and begin at 3 p.m. Donations are appreciated. Contact President at marionchorale.org or visit marionchorale.org for more information. New members are welcome.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala Newspaper today.
And now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online.
Hi, I'm Russ Moore with Pack Mill. Our relationship with WOCA started in 2009. WOCA is family-friendly, community-involved station. When we moved to our new location on 17th Street in October of 2016, of course, we went to WOCA so they could tell everybody our new location. The folks at WOCA really care about their clients and want them to be successful. For all of your shipping needs, call Pack Mill, and to tell the Ocala area about your business, call WOCA, because WOCA Radio gets results.
If you or a loved one is suffering with knee, shoulder, neck, back pain, or tennis elbow and would like to learn how to get out of pain, go to Regenetic.com. Then listen in on the first and third Thursday at 10 a.m. to the people that give you the regenerative medical solutions to your pain. Regenetic. First and third Thursdays, 10 a.m. here on WOCA 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. The Source. Regenetic.com.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.